Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is Monday, so it's our first day of school with kids. I got here a little bit early. It's 7 o'clock. I wanted to get here earlier, but I couldn't find the charger cord for my work laptop. Turns out I never actually got it. Anyways, I got here, it's like 7 o'clock, and I just want to finish putting up the colors on my bulletin boards. So here's what they look like. If you remember from last time, they look pretty good. I just need the purple down the middle on some of them, and then finish that board and that board right there. And then after that, I'm just going to put up the borders, which I already have made. I did those last year, so I'll link that video for you when we get to it, but I just want to get started and start finishing up at least the bulletin boards, because kids already come today and I don't want them coming into like an empty, unfinished classroom. So here we go. Okay, so I got the purple up and there was just enough. That's all I needed, which is perfect. So here's what it looks like. Loving it. This part is kind of between the boards, so I'm gonna put borders between them, but that's all I needed for purple, because after purple, you're gonna have red, orange, and then just yellow. So, oh, and then green, blue. So I don't need any more purple, which is perfect because I just had the perfect amount. So anyways, I'm gonna put my borders up on these boards because I don't want kids like messing with them. I know that there was a time where I subbed in another teacher's classroom, and a student like turned around with her backpack on and the backpack ripped the whole paper down, which was so sad. So I don't want that to happen to me in my classroom. So apparently I have to cut some of these. These are the borders I made. I still have to cut them because I laminated them. I made these myself. It was like a do-it-yourself project type of thing, because as teachers we don't have a lot of money to spend on borders, so I made mine. It was like my first year teaching when I made these. Then last year I decided, well, let's continue making them. So I have to cut those out. I thought I had like a giant stack that I already cut out. I just don't know what I did with it. But this cabinet is such a mess. I have to clean this out. So I might be cleaning this out during my prep period and then seeing how much I can get done. Anyways, if you want to see how I made these do-it-yourself borders, you can click the link right up here. I made a video on it for how to make them because I get a lot of questions. But yeah, I'm gonna find these and cut them out and then staple them up to the wall. Okay, so I cannot find my borders that I already cut. I cannot find them, so they have to be at my house somewhere, or I'm just looking in the wrong place, I don't know. But I checked that cabinet, so I'll have to go through it a little more later. But I have the ones here that I just need to cut out. I laminated them, so I just need to cut them out. So we'll cut them out and then put them up. Okay, I'm gonna use my scissors. This way, at least I'll have some of them up, so it'll protect my bulletin board. the first bell, which means it's so blurry right now. Focus, focus, focus. Okay, so we just finished first and second period, and it's going pretty well. So I have kind of some large classes, but for the most part I know most of the kids because I've had them before last year, and every quarter we get new students, but if they fail we get them again. So I have a lot of the kids that I've had before, which is really cool. But just finished first period and second period. I did my like Puma's video thing, so our acronym is, and our mascot is Pumas. So if you haven't seen the video for my first day of school video and lesson and stuff, I'm gonna link that for you right up here so you can click on that and see what I'm doing. But I just printed out the worksheet, so I made this worksheet. I don't know why it's on pink paper. I messed up the printer. We got a new printer, so it's pink. I don't know what I did. But it's just, what is a Puma? And they fill in all the blanks, but there's lots of blanks, so they have to actually talk to their group to get all the answers. If they aren't talking to their group, they're gonna miss them because it goes fast. And I did that on purpose so that they're actually talking to each other. So we did this and it was really good. It was really fun. The only thing is that although I'm playing the video, they aren't actually watching it. They're just looking at their paper writing. So they didn't actually get a chance to like absorb the information. It was more of them just writing the answers. So I'm probably just gonna play the video again tomorrow to kind of like recap and stuff. And they can just watch it so they don't have to fill it in. But it went really well. A lot of the kids were actually talking to each other, which was awesome because my school, like, that just doesn't happen. You have a lot of kids that are just so dead silent and you're calling roll and no one's answering you and they just stare at you in silence. But a lot of the kids were talking to each other and it was working so well. So that was exciting. But after that they flipped it over and it went over our acronym. What does a P and U and stuff MAS stand for, and they get to create their own acronym at the bottom. So we actually didn't even finish it, which is kind of crazy because our periods are longer than they were last year. We had like a schedule change, or yeah, I guess they changed the schedule around, so our classes are longer, but we still didn't even finish. So I'm actually kind of glad because I'd rather have more work and we don't finish it than not have enough work and just like be lost as to what to do. So tomorrow they're gonna have a little more time to finish the back of it. I was originally thinking maybe give it to them for homework because they could do it on their own, like where they come up with their own acronym, but I'm just gonna give them time tomorrow and then collect all those. So we did it in teams, and so if a person got all of the answers correct, then they got a stamp. And I'm not, like, the teams and tables aren't finalized just yet because we get a lot of chronic absences. So I don't want a table of 5 to be drawn down to a table of 2 while the others are tables of 5. So it's gonna move around as we get to know which kids are gonna be more chronically absent. And then that's gonna finalize the tables and teams. But the stamp will tell me which kid deserves points for their team, and then they're just gonna be added up. So if 3 people got it from this table, that doesn't mean in the end they're all gonna still be at the table. They could be like moved around, and then we'll add up the team points that way. I haven't broken out the games just yet because I'm still getting my classroom set up. I was trying to find my borders, but I cannot find them. I took so much time trying to create them, like legit. I probably 2 years, like 2 years. My first year I started making them, didn't have enough. Last year I made them all the time, and now they're gone. So I have the ones I laminated and need to cut, but I don't know where the rest are, so I have to find those. But it's break right now, which kids are just out there getting their snack and just enjoying like a 13-minute break. And then after that I have my prep period, which is nice because I have break and my prep. So the 13 kind of gets added to my prep, and then the like 5-minute, 3-minute, I think it's 3-minute passing period. So I get that all for myself. And then the next period is 4th period, which is my leadership group. So I'm really excited for leadership, but I already know that some kids who had leadership last year, I put them in this class with me this year. I didn't do leadership last year. And right when I was talking to one of the kids, he already said like, oh, I don't think I really want to do leadership, but he didn't do it with me, so he doesn't know how fun it's gonna be and how great it's gonna be. But I am super excited for leadership, and I know that they're gonna love it. And it's just gonna, but at the same time, it's gonna be work. Like, I want them to work because I want like our spirit, our school spirit, and our activities and things to just improve. So anyways, I'm excited. It's gonna be great. And then after 4th period, we have lunch. And then after lunch, I have my drama class, and then I have my last English 9 class. So I'm really excited. My drama class and my English 9 classes are all doing the same Pumas thing. So far I only know of one kid that overlaps, so one kid will have to do it twice, but that's fine. Anyways, if you do something like this, you can do it to where you have, like, if you have multiple preps, like you teach English 9 and English 10 and the kid has both. My school does that. You can do this for both periods because they're going to be in a new group, so they have to be able to work with their group member, and they aren't going to remember all of them. There's no way. So you can do it more than once for like all day basically, and the kids aren't going to remember the answers. They just have a time to talk to their group and get to know their group and strategize how they're going to figure it out and answer all the questions. So you can definitely do it more than once, which is what I'm doing. The only class that's not going to do it is leadership, because we're going to get like everything started so that the kids are already ready for announcements tomorrow and everything. So yeah, the day's going by really well, and I'm actually really excited I had 3rd period prep because it helped me with leadership, like getting things prepared for them. But I really need to find those borders. I have all the purple up, but I don't know where the borders are to actually put the borders on. So they look so pretty. I'm actually going to fill out this one first right now, and then do this one yellow. So it'll be red, orange, yellow. And then this board over here will be green, blue. And then there won't be any more purple, so it'll just be rainbow, which is perfect because I don't have any more purple, and it just works out perfectly. So anyways, I'm gonna get back to working on my break and on my prep, so making our classroom look really nice. Okay, I finished that one. It was kind of a pain because the ones I already cut were too skinny, so I can't have any left over because then I'll have to put yellow here, and then I'll have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and I don't have any more purple. So this one worked out really well. Perfect. And then yellow is on this board. Done with yellow, looking pretty good. I like that it's by my desk because my favorite color is actually yellow, so that's perfect. I just have one more board that I need to do, and it's the one by the door. So this one is going to be green and blue, and then it'll start over with red again. So it works out perfectly, and almost done. And then I have to just I have to get all the staples out. I don't know if you can tell when I'm in the video, but every time I stop, it's because I'm pulling out these staples that just make the paper look really like uneven. But yeah. almost done with those. I have to finish cutting out my borders here. And then obviously I need to find my other borders because I don't know where they are. And there were so many. I think out of all the borders that I lost, I think just those by themselves would fill all the boards here. So I definitely have to find those. I don't think they're at my house, but I couldn't find them in the cabinet, so they might be lost. I tried my best. That's about as straight as it's gonna get. So, last board here, you can see it still kind of like is in and then out, but whatever. I'm not gonna try anymore. It's good enough. And then it just continues. I got yellow there, blue, purple. Beautiful. These ones are a whole lot harder to cut than last time because they have like this really flimsy part at the top and it just doesn't cut, like it folds instead of cuts. So when you try to cut it, it just gets like frizzy, I guess. It just doesn't want to work. So it's kind of annoying. So you just have to leave those. Like it's a whole lot thinner. It makes me feel like it wasn't hot enough or it just went through too fast. So when you're laminating things, make sure that you go on like a slow speed so that it will melt it onto the other sheet really well. or else you're gonna end up with like frizziness and like it'll just fold over itself. It's kind of annoying. See, I don't know if you could tell right there where it just kind of just doesn't want to cut. It just folds over when you try to cut it. And then it just looks all wrinkly and gross, and nobody wants to put that on their boards. See, like it didn't even laminate through. Like you could just open it. Like, why would I want that? It's horrible. It should be flat. Shouldn't be able to get an opening in here. So this is one that I actually ran through the laminator twice and it still ended up like this, which means it's not getting hot enough. It's just not working. So I'm probably not even gonna put these up until I find the other ones, because I know my other ones were all good. These are the ones that I just had to run through again. So I'm cutting them, but I'm not going to put them up until I find the others and put the others first, because the other ones are just way better, let's be real. It's just sad because I don't know where they are. All of these ones. Like you would think, okay, so I'm not cutting too close to the paper. It's just that the lamination isn't melting onto each other. Like it's not melting onto itself, the other sheet. So this is why I laminated it again, but it just didn't work. So obviously I need my own laminator, so I could just do these at home instead of having to wait for my school laminator. And honestly, I don't even know if I'm allowed to use a laminator anymore, because I almost caught the school on fire. Fun fact, almost got the school on fire this summer. So kind of scared to do it again. Or, well, use it again, because I may get yelled at. I don't know. But lucky for me, the whole school doesn't know yet. Hopefully they don't find out. I don't think any of them watch my videos. I don't think any of them even know about my videos, so I think I'm good. I'm wondering, I actually have a paper cutter back there, so I'm kind of wondering if that'll work. And the lights went off in my classroom, so let me stand up so they move back on. There we go. Much better. But yeah, I'm wondering if the paper cutter will work, but I feel like the paper cutter is going to be dull, so it's not going to work. It's just going to fold it. Like fold the lamination part even more, so it's gonna be worse. I just really need to find my other ones. Like I have no idea where they could be. I don't think I took them home. I really don't. I don't know. I had to have left them here because I have all of my bulletin board posters here. So I had to have left the borders here too. To be in that cabinet somewhere. I have to look again. This is just not working. Look at this. What is this? It's just not cutting. It's just bend. It's so annoying. Okay, I just had my leadership class and I think it went pretty well. I got a lot of kids in here that like are mixed, so like mixed of like people who hang out with each other, and just a mixed demographic, because I want that mixture so that we can represent everyone at the school. I have to definitely think of how I want to run announcements and how I want to run everything, but we're going to start off with like an intro video. So I was looking up intro videos online, and I found a few where they're like throwing water balloons at each other, and it's just so fun to watch and so funny. So I pitched it to the class, and some of them are down, but some of them are not. So the ones who are not, we're gonna have them do like they'll blow glitter or like have confetti thrown at them or something. So it'll be fun. They'll be laughing and all the kids that are watching it outside of our ASB class can get a sense of who these kids are. Only problem is that a lot of the kids that I put in here are graduating next quarter. So if they're graduating next quarter, I only have them for 1 quarter, and those are the 3 that have been in leadership before. So if they're all graduating, I have to find another president. I have to find like kids that can help me run it because I've never done ASB before. So I have to get kids to I have to get them to teach me, and I have to get kids who have done it before so that they can help run it with me. And yeah, I think it's gonna be really fun. I told them we're gonna start filming on Wednesday, which might not give us much time because Wednesdays are our minimum days. So we're gonna have to see with that, but it's gonna be exciting. I'm excited. So it's lunchtime right now. I'm gonna go eat my lunch, and I'll be back probably after school when I start fixing my classroom up a little more, and we'll just see where it goes from there. Okay, so it's the end of the school day, and I'm not lying, I just recorded this and realized it wasn't recording, but it was a really good school day, and I didn't expect it to be so easy. I have some tougher kids in one of my periods, and I was kind of like nervous, but it actually wasn't bad at all, which was kind of surprising. But anyways, end of the school day, I have to talk to the principal about planning an event. So we're doing an assembly on Friday, and for our school when we have assemblies, we just change the whole schedule around. So Friday we're gonna have an assembly, and my ASB kids get to help out. So I have to talk to him and see like what we're gonna do and how we're all gonna help out for it. But right now I'm gonna go through this cabinet and see if I can find my borders. So I really hope they're in there. Wherever they are, I just hope they're in there because it'd be so much easier. So I'm gonna tackle this thing. I mean, it's not that messy. It's pretty organized. It's just a matter of finding things. So this is my awesome literature paper organizer. And I'm gonna use that to organize all my papers. Project from my last school year. You plug it in and all these light up. It's pretty cool. Love it. If you don't know, that's from Stranger Things. It was a project for my drama class, so they had to create their own scene, and it was so good. Like you plug it in and it legit lights up, so I had to keep that one. I have another one in there too somewhere for the same show, Stranger Things, which by the way, it's coming out pretty soon, so if you're obsessed with it like I am, shouldn't you be excited? My file holder. Okay, so I found the bag of all the pieces I used to make them. I just have to actually find the finished ones. This is the other of my drama projects from Stranger Things. This was it. So they have like the couch and all the letters, but instead of lights, they use like, this kid had braces, so he got the rubber bands and like cut them. So they're little rubber bands, and then he just glued them in there and on the string. So it's pretty cool. I love these, so I kept these two. I kept another one, but some students messed with it. It was like a racetrack, and they had Hot Wheels, but kids kept like peeling the Hot Wheels off, so I had to get rid of that after they were all gone. But I kept these, and I keep these like super high so the kids can't get them. I found them. And I broke my tray now. So, some of these are finished and some of them are not finished. but I got a lot that are finished and they're already laminated and cut perfectly. So I'm gonna put these up. I have to talk to the principal, so I don't know if I should do this now or talk to him. I'm gonna go talk to him first, and then I'm gonna come back and put these up. The ones that are not finished are just like folded paper, because my other room I needed more. So this room I don't think I will need more, because I don't have as many bulletin boards, or at least as many big ones. The other one I had 4 big bulletin boards, and 2 of them, well, all of them, were longer than normal ones. So I don't think I will need them all. These ones at least. The laminated ones, I think I should be good. If not, I have plenty more to make. So super excited. These are going up with all the rainbow colors on the wall. It's like right next to me. I know you can't see it, but it's gonna look gorgeous. Okay, so the principal was busy, so I'm just going to put all of my borders up on my bulletin boards today, since I have nothing else to do. And then by tomorrow they're already gonna be, you know, my boards are pretty much gonna be done. I just have to put like my posters on, and like when kids get work finished, then I can put that up too. But I wanna have a majority of it finished, at least the borders. So here we go. So finished the first board, the small one, and it looks pretty good. I like that I laminated them. It gives it like a glossy like sheen. Plus they're not gonna get ruined as easily. Here's what it looks like. So obviously I don't have like any of the purple. So we have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and there's no purple, which, I mean, it's fine. I'm not, like, it doesn't bother me that much, but I don't want to make more, so it's just gonna have to do. When I made them, I wasn't planning on doing like a rainbow classroom. It was just like black background, or even no background, I don't know, but I wasn't doing rainbow, so I didn't even think to add purple, and the cardstock pack I got didn't have purple, but I think it looks really good. So I'm just gonna do that all around the bulletin boards that all have rainbow colors, so all around this wall here. And I think it's gonna look really good. I'm excited. And then over here, yellow one over there, and then these blue ones here. So it's gonna look really good. All right, everyone, that's it for this video. Please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Please make sure you like it. Subscribe if you haven't. Please make sure you hit the bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. I'm working on my classroom right now, so if you're not subscribed, you're not gonna see my classroom, all my setup. So make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.